Welcome back. Fisher folk in Chennai filed a case against Nalini Chidambaram and Karti Chidambaram, the wife and son of Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, for grabbing their land. Lamenting the illegal encroachment by Chidambarams, fishermen went to court to seek justice in this matter.
Mrs. Nalini Chidambaram and Kartik Chidambaram both possess the land in illegal means, and they not only possess the land, they also possessed the land belongs to the government, especially the Mekal Poromboku, the backwater Poromboku and other Poromboku land which was being used by the fishing community. Documents received from the Register Office and the Revenue Department, it shows it suggests contradictory views on the possession of the lands. See, there are many Anadidam lands in these particular areas, and the above said these said personalities have encroached illegally.
This allegation, this complaint which has been lodged today on land grab is only a counterblast to the FIR which has been filed on behalf on the complaint filed by my clients with regard to open defecation on my client's land. So this land grab complaint has no basis, it's totally unfounded, it's a false allegation. We have all documents and we will produce it before the court as and when the time comes.
In another scene, another terror suspect has been arrested in Bangalore. The Bangalore City Crime Branch picked up Naeem Siddique last evening on the basis of information provided by those already arrested. A laptop, mobile phone and rupees 10,000 in cash had been seized from him. A total of 18 people have been arrested in Karnataka for alleged links to banned terror organizations Lashkar-e-Toiba and Harkat-ul-Jihad al-Islami and plotting to assassinate several politicians and journalists in the state. Veteran social activist Anna Hazare said that the general elections in 2014 will clear whether the public is in support of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh or not. Hazare, who was undergoing a week-long naturopathy treatment at a hospital in Bangalore, said that the outcome of the 2014 elections will unravel the opinion of the people. Hazare further said that he was physically fit and would embark on a countrywide tour and waken the people to fight against graft.
जनता का मत प्राप्त है, इसलिए वो शासन करेंगे। क्या कहते हैं आप?
जनता का मत उनके पीछे है नहीं, 2014 में दिखाई देगा।
Meanwhile, anti-corruption crusader Arvind Kejriwal expressed hope that former IPS officer Kiran Bedi would join him in his moment. Kejriwal, however, said that he was unaware of Bedi's latest tweet in which she has mentioned that she was not going to be a part of his agitation. Recent media reports also indicate that she may be aspiring for the post of Chief Ministership of Delhi State. Meanwhile, Kiran Bedi says that she does not have any political aspirations and will not like to be associated with any such outfit.
I'm not with the political movement. I've been saying this from beginning. I'm not politically inclined. I'm a very neutral person. I'm very neutral. So sometimes my view may go in favor of one or the other. But I have my own mind. I believe that the movement needed to have gone stronger and stronger, gone into the villages and gone to a common man yet. We've yet to do that. I think it's been well, this is I respect his decision. So I'm not a part of the political outfit. It's like exactly like Anna. Anna is not a part of the political outfit.
Moving on, political voices across party lines have united in condemning MNS chief Raj Thakre's comments on Hindi news channels, accusing them of distorting his statements about people from northern states like Bihar and Uttar Pradesh and threatening to shut them all down if they did not stop misquoting his speeches.
ऐसी स्थिति वहाँ पर इसलिए क्रिएट हो रही है, वहाँ की जो गवर्नमेंट है, महाराष्ट्र स्टेट की जो गवर्नमेंट है, तो वो उसके खिलाफ जो कड़ी कानूनी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए वो नहीं कर पा रही। और जिस दिन कड़ी कार्रवाई हो जाएगी उस दिन आए दिन जो कभी यूपी के बारे में, कभी बिहार के बारे में जो अनाप शनाप वो भाषा का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, मैं समझती हूँ कि श्री राज ठाकरे का फिर ये इस किस्म की भाषा का इस्तेमाल करना या मीडिया को के बारे में अनाप शनाप बोलना ही बंद हो जाएगा।
वो उस पर हमला हुआ तो ये एक लोकतांत्रिक देश में, जनतांत्रिक देश में इस तरह से एक समानांतर सरकार, समानांतर सत्ता चल सकती है क्या? इसका जवाब तो पृथ्वीराज चौहान जी को देना चाहिए। इसका जवाब जो है सोनिया जी को देना चाहिए, जिनके पार्टी की सरकार है।
जिस तरह के आतंकवादियों के खिलाफ आप कानून लगाकर उनको जेल में बंद करने का काम करते हैं, उससे कम ये काम नहीं कर रहे हैं। इनको भी उसी तरह के जुर्म में इनको जेल भेजना चाहिए। मैं समझता हूं कि राज ठाकरे और बाल ठाकरे निश्चित तौर पर इलाज परमानेंट होना चाहिए और बिहार की अस्मिता, इज्जत और उसकी ताकत इतनी मजबूत है कि जो कोई टकराने की कोशिश करेगा तो खुद ध्वस्त हो जाएगा। और मैं बता देना चाहता हूं राज ठाकरे जी और बाल ठाकरे जी को कि अपनी जुबान बंद करें।
देखिए, इस देश में सब नागरिकों को कहाँ भी इस देश में घूमने को कोई मनाही नहीं है। हमारे संविधान ने चाहे नॉर्थ हो, ईस्ट हो, पूर्व हो या पश्चिम हो, सभी जगह से यहाँ आदमी का संचार होना चाहिए और ये हमारे संविधान में अधिकार है, कोई किसको रोक नहीं सकता है।
राज ठाकरे जानते हैं कि इस तरह की बातें कहकर वो सुर्खियों में बने रहना चाहते हैं और ये बात सबको मालूम है कि उनकी क्या राजनीतिक विचारधारा है। और ऐसी हालत में अगर वो कुछ बोलते हैं तो मैं समझता हूँ कि वो जानबूझ के बोलते हैं और उनकी कोशिश यही रहती है कि ऐसी बात बोली जाए जिससे वहाँ के लोगों का, स्थानीय लोगों की भावनाओं को भड़काया जा सके। लेकिन मैं अच्छी तरह समझता हूँ कि उनको इससे राजनीतिक लाभ जो सोच रहे हैं कि मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा।
Another short break now. Stay with us.